is all time here. Now you can see this is BTC at 123,495K. That's BTC. Ethereum at $4,728,000 for 1 ETH. You can see that BTC have done over 3%, same is ETH. Now if you check the overall market cap, it have done over 3% to CMC 100 index over 3%. So the market is very, very bullish right now. Now fear and greed, 68 extreme greed. And this is altcoin season at 41/100. Now here on trading coins, you can see we have a surprise here. OKB did over 100% today, currently at $110. OKB, which is OKS native token. This is amazing at $100. Okay, that's cryptocurrency Solana at 200. Now, this is the market very bullish today. Let me just spy Bitcoin and see where I can locate this guy. Bitcoin at 40, less than 40 cents. Okay, not that bad. It's not really doing very well, to be frank, but it's fine. Now, today's video is going to answer this question. Are we still going to have altcoin season? Because right here you can see the figure is at 41/100. At least we need to get like 90, 95 before we can say it's altcoin season. Now let me go ahead and click on BTC so that you see the chart for yourself. Okay. Now my network is not that strong. Okay, this is the chart and this is what it looks like daily time frame. Now let me check this on trading view so that you see the chart for yourself. So this is BTC and it did all time high around 124,400, let's call it 500, before we saw this retracement. I'm on daily time frame. Okay, so it beat this previous all-time high of 123,500 or thereabout. So that is a nice one, but here we are seeing a little wick forming, which indicate that maybe we might fall back to base, maybe around 116, 115, or at least 120. But what is being equal is a very good move for BTC. Okay, now for ETH over here, you can see that we are having a double top already, because the previous all-time high of ETH is around this zone here, 4,800 or thereabout. Around this zone here, you can see that we have almost snapped this zone. Okay, 4,800. What we are looking for, what we are waiting for right now is a breakout. Now, if you can get a breakout here, to be frank, if you can get a breakout here, that is ETH breakout at this point, and it rose to something, this point here, 5,000 or 5,500 and stabilize, or maybe 6,000 is possible. You know, ETH is crazy. If you can see this move, okay, break this zone here and maybe go to 5,000 or 5,200 and maybe retraces back and use this previous resistance as support, then we can say that we might have altcoin season very, very soon. Because how it works is that now BTC have done a very good massive move, and I say it maybe they really might continue, because in my last video I predicted that BTC, when it was here, that is going to retrace back to around this 1,000, around this 110, 112. Just go ahead and watch that video, and it did the same thing, the same exact thing I predicted in that video. When it got to this point, okay, it retraces back to this point before we bounce back to this point again, just as I predicted it that day in that video. Okay, so we have done this. Now I expect that it might stabilize a little at this 120, 123 zone before we have another leg up. But if it continue, if the rally continues, for me, it doesn't really contribute much to altcoin season. Okay, it needs to kind of stabilize a little for a week or two and allow Ethereum to do the massive movement. So right now we have double top already. If you can break this strong resistance here and move to maybe 5,255, 6,000, I believe that before you get to this point, it will stabilize. In fact, before you get to this point, this is what I see. It's going to do this. If it breaks this, for any reason it breaks this, it might not go for maybe around 5.5 or 5.9. It might retrace back, and test this support level again before it moves and maybe stabilizes, something like that. So this is what I see Ethereum doing. If it can do this, maybe space of 2 or 3 weeks, it can do this. If you actually want to make a very good move, then we can see liquidity flowing back to altcoins. That is when we can see altcoin season proper, of which I doubt, because I see BTC retracing back to maybe this point. But even at that, if Ethereum has to be on fire, even when BTC is retracing, it might not really, concur, let's say correlate with the retracement. You understand? So it might still be pumping while BTC is kind of fluctuating around 120 and 125. So the whole thing now lies on Ethereum movement. If Ethereum can break this top here and give us a good move to the upside before it stabilizes, now I believe that liquidity is going to flow back to altcoin. That is when you will see those massive moves we have been waiting for. So while we wait for altcoin season, if it's going to be, let's pray and see how it goes. Now for those that are holding BTC, maybe ETH, congratulations. But for those that are not holding these coins, I believe that you have not made any money yet, because what I see is BTC moving while altcoins are not moving. Let me just use that word, because when BTC pumps, altcoins cross up a little, and when it kind of crashes, altcoins, I don't know the word to use. So altcoins are not doing very well right now. They're just, struggling. But if Ethereum can make this move, as I illustrated here, and stabilize, that is when you will see the massive move from altcoins. You might see Solana doing 350, 400 within the space of 1 month or 2-3 weeks. You understand? You see major altcoins like Doge and ADA, they have performed very, very well. This coin here and ADA, they've performed poorly. Okay, so if you can get altcoin season, I believe that these two coins is a very good buy, because all this while that BTC have been pumping all the way from 100k, they've not really made any good move. So keep your eye on Dogecoin and ADA for altcoin season. So these are the two coins I have for now. And OKS is, in fact, it's a shocker of the day. OKB is a shocker of the day. So most times these exchange, tokens can do magic. For example, MEXC, their token might do very well. Just try and buy all these things and stock it up and then pray. So that's what's up, and see you in the next video.